Once upon a time in a faraway land, there was a man named Jonah. He was a prophet of God, which meant God spoke to him, and he had to share God's messages with the people. One day, God gave Jonah a very important mission. God said,
Jonah, go to the great city of Nineveh. Tell the people there to stop their wicked ways, or I will destroy their city.
But Jonah did not want to go to Nineveh. Oh no, no, no. The people there were known to be very bad, and Jonah thought they didn't deserve God's mercy. So, instead of obeying God, Jonah did something very sneaky. He ran away. Jonah hurried to the nearest port and found a ship headed for Tarshish, the complete opposite direction of Nineveh. He paid the fare, climbed aboard, and thought,
Now I'm free from this mission.
Jonah found a cozy spot in the ship's lower deck and fell into a deep sleep. But while he slept, something terrifying happened. A mighty storm came upon the sea. The wind howled, the waves crashed, and the ship rocked wildly back and forth. The sailors were terrified. They had never seen a storm this fierce before. The captain shouted,
Everyone pray to your gods. Maybe one of them will save us.
The sailors cried out to their gods, but the storm only got worse. That's when they noticed Jonah, still asleep. The captain shook him awake.
What are you doing sleeping at a time like this? Get up and pray to your God. Maybe he will save us.
But the storm raged on. So, the sailors decided to cast lots, kind of like rolling dice, to see who was causing this disaster. The lot fell on Jonah.
Who are you? Where are you from? What have you done to bring this storm upon us?
Jonah sighed. He knew this was his fault.
I am a Hebrew, and I serve the Lord, the God of heaven, who made the sea and the dry land.
The sailors' eyes grew wide.
You made your God angry? Oh no. What should we do to stop the storm?
Jonah took a deep breath and said,
Throw me into the sea, and the storm will stop.
The sailors gasped.
No, we can't do that. That would be terrible.
They tried to row the ship back to shore, but the storm only got worse. Finally, with heavy hearts, they prayed.
Lord, do not let us be guilty for this man's life.
Then, splash, they threw Jonah into the sea. The moment Jonah hit the water, the storm stopped. The sea became calm. The sailors were amazed and worshipped the Lord. But what happened to Jonah? Just when Jonah thought he was done for, something huge came swimming toward him. It was a whale, and it opened its gigantic mouth and gulp. Jonah was swallowed whole. Inside the belly of the great fish, it was dark, slimy, and stinky. Jonah had plenty of time to think. He was in there for 3 whole days and 3 whole nights. Finally, Jonah prayed,
Lord, I am sorry. I called out to you, and you heard me. I will obey you now.
God heard Jonah's prayer, and after 3 days, the great fish swam up to the shore, and it spit Jonah out onto dry land. This time, when God told Jonah to go to Nineveh, Jonah did not run away. He hurried straight to the city and shouted,
In 40 days, Nineveh will be destroyed if you do not repent.
To Jonah's surprise, the people of Nineveh listened. They stopped doing bad things, and even the king took off his royal robe, put on sackcloth, a scratchy, uncomfortable fabric, and sat in ashes to show he was sorry. The king said,
Everyone must turn from their wicked ways and pray to God. Maybe he will forgive us.
And guess what? God did forgive them. He saw that they had truly changed, so he decided not to destroy the city. Now, you'd think Jonah would be happy, right? But no, he was angry. He complained,
Lord, this is why I didn't want to come here. I knew you would forgive them.
God asked,
Should I not have mercy on these people, Jonah? There are thousands of them, even little children and animals. Shouldn't I care for them?
And with that, Jonah learned an important lesson. God's love and mercy are for everyone, even those who don't seem to deserve it. And so, the story of Jonah ends, teaching us that it's always better to obey God and that his love is bigger than the ocean itself. Can you tell us why Jonah did not want to go to Nineveh? Write your answer in the comments below.